Peace, prosperity, salutations. You're now rocking with the brand Real Life, Real Talk. These are the days of our lives. What's good? Dr. Black Hebrew. It's the first one up, I see. Sis score for life. Grace and blessings. Okay. Retire something. Mott Soldier. It's coming so fast here. Mrs. Paige Cage. Papa P60. I'm Susie? Susie Lou. I'm Susie Lou. Okay. African people first. What's up, African people first? I see you, family. I remember you from the other night. Scoot your seat up. I like that. Scoot your seat up. Salam. Peace, prosperity. Avian Mele. Hola, ¿cómo estás? To you. Stiletto chick. Winter goddess. Is that winter solstice? Is that winter? I'm a black quarterback and you're going to hear about me in the NFL. That sounds good. I'm not going to hear about you though because I don't support it. So I don't watch, I don't support. So but my nonprofit organization does accept donations. Interesting. There was a football player that actually I was in communication with. Pretty popular football player too. And it's interesting because when he and I were when we was talking, he seemed like he was on some really on some tight-knit black unity type stuff, until I asked for a contribution from my nonprofit organization, because the Unity Walk, we're actually going around the country trying to unite and connect melanated communities. Needless to say, and he's worth quite a few meal tickets. Yeah, he didn't donate 1 penny. So, just to put that out there, I'd like to say his name, but I ain't gonna put him on blast like that. But in any case, peace, prosperity, salutations. You're now rocking with the brand Latimer 23. You're now rocking with the brand. This is Real Life, Real Talk. These are the days of our lives. If this is your first time rocking with me, please go to my webpage, www.yarimakarama.com. You want to go there so that you can download my app. Also, our next Unity Walk is going to be in Cleveland, Ohio at Gordon Park in Cleveland, Ohio. So if you are in the Cleveland, that's going to be, I think it's 801 East 77th Street. I think it's 801 East 77th or East 72nd Street. But I know it's on the east side, Gordon Park. If you're in the vicinity, that's going to take place September 21st, and that's going to be from the hours of 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So look forward to really seeing you there if you are in the Cleveland, Ohio area or surrounding areas. So I'm out real quick. But I just want to say, Monty baby, what's good? Come to Dallas. We've been trying to get to Dallas. I got one of my admin is in Dallas. People either want to unite or they don't. And here's the thing. Let me say, I got to preface this and say this. The Unity Walk, I'll just say this. The Unity Walk is not necessarily an actual walk. If you've been following Yarima Karama for some time now, you will know that the Unity Walk, I don't believe in marching. So I'll just leave it at that. I got a Voices football over everything. I got a Voices. I just got to get with Brother John so we can hook it up. But I do have a Voices that I've been wanting to do for a minute now, so I'll get that out. But what I want to talk about right now is this case in Florida with this Michael Drejka, the cracker who murdered Marquise McLaughlin down there last year. And I remember that case. And the reason I remember the case is because, well, let me see. Will there be any Unity Walks out in Cali? Look, I'm like, book me, get me out there. Here's an interesting fact, not fiction, fact. Oakland been trying to get me out to Cali for like 3 or 4 years now. There were some brothers in Oakland that reached out to me. This was about 3 years ago. They wanted to get me, but they wanted to get me on a ticket with Boyce Watkins. They was like, man, we'd love to get you and Boyce. And at the time, I was on Boyce's page. I was working with Boyce. Some of y'all know how that went. I'm not going to talk long and go into all of that. Those that have been rocking with me, you know that didn't turn out good. But in any case, the brothers was trying to get me out there. I said, look, you can get me. You'll be able to afford me. I don't know about Boyce. They said, man, talk to Boyce, reach out to him. This is real shit, man. I'm telling you how this shit took place. I ain't talking on ass. I'm telling you what actually happened. Picked up my phone, Boyce. They trying to get us out to Cali, but they want you too. This is what he said. Bruh. Because it's you, Yarima, I don't really speak for less than $10,000. But because it's you, tell them $7,500. Now, the first thought in my mind is what black community in this country outside of the church? And we wasn't going to no church to speak. So first thing I'm thinking is like, what black community outside of the church? Outside of the church, because the church got the 10 grand. We know the church got it. But it's the people outside the church. What black community got 10 grand? And don't get me wrong, the black community got it. Black community got it. Ask Nike if the black community got it. Ask them niggas. Ask Nike if the black community got it. They'll tell you all day. Oh yeah. Ask Mike. Ask Michael. Yeah, if the black community got it. But it was just the thing like, yo, man, I need to get paid for my time. I get that. I need to get paid for my travel. I get that. But I mean, god damn, man. Come on, man. 10 grand? But I mean, hey, when you playing, when you hustling, I don't hustle off the people. So, but when you hustling, that's how it goes. But anyway, you can get me anywhere in the country. But I mean, but I'm cheaper than most. I'm a lot more affordable than most. The thing is that Negroes don't want to pay, man. And, and I can't travel for free. So we had a stalemate. But this bitch ass cracker down in Florida, Michael Drejka, who murdered Marquise McLaughlin. So a couple of things. Teresa Pierre Coy, one of his she's a black attorney on his case. His case is up right now. And the reason I remember the case so well, Cali Leaf, I would love to be out there. The reason I remember this case so well is because I was so elated. And as a matter of fact, I did a live stream on this. I was so elated. And I remember the live stream that I did after this happened. I was so elated that a black man went and defended his queen. The only problem that I had is that I know that these motherfuckers is cowards. So in the live stream that I did specifically, and some of you that been rocking with me that follow me, you probably were on that live stream. I said specifically, when he went and pushed him down, you got to make sure they out. Because for these crackers to be bold like that by themselves, they usually got that banger with them. They usually got that heat with them. So if you're going to go push him down, you need to make sure that cracker's out. You're supposed to protect your queen. And if you really look at the case and the stand your ground aspect of it, had his queen, Brittany, I think her name is Brittany Jacobs, had she had the hammer, she could have literally blasted that cracker because he was pulling up aggressively on her, which is why the brother went out in the first place. to defend his queen like he's supposed to. And it's just unfortunate that the cracker had the hammer, and the brother didn't lay his bitch ass just straight out, where he was just laid him out where he's knocked out cold. But a couple of things that I'm seeing with this. One is, so I see the system of white racism. It's got a way of now this cracker's a throwaway and they know it. He's got a history. He's got a history of racial slurs towards melanated people, racial slurs, and attacking people who he's got a thing with handicapped parking. Yeah, so he's got a thing with handicapped parking to where he's attacking particularly black people who park in handicapped spots who don't have the handicap sticker, which is a form of white privilege just itself. Like I can dictate to you. You're not a cop, but I can, and you might as well be, because these motherfuckers ain't moving in the right they moving just like the slave patrol. But that's a sense of white privilege just within itself. Like, I can tell you where to park. I can get up close and personal with you about where you're parking. I can, as a white woman feels that she's got her privilege to where she can tell you, no, you can't have a cookout out at this public park. White boy feels like he has a privilege, like, no, I'm going to stop you from leaving the store until you show me a receipt. Bitch, motherfucker, you don't work here. But the problem is, that's not the problem. That's not the problem. The problem is when they ass don't get knocked the fuck out. Like right there, like it, at that point, it can't be no talking. Show you a receipt. I don't see where you even got a badge on anything to even show me that you work at this store. Oh no, I don't work here. Oh, yeah, we taking off right then and there. We take off. You not holding me. That citizen's arrest shit. Fuck out of here with that shit. Fuck out of here. So you're not gonna hold me. So and dudes just got to get in that mind frame. Like, fuck it, pop off. Pop off first, because it ain't no talking. It can't be no talking, because you can't reason with the beast. You can't reason with the beast. I've said this before. The beast has no reasoning skills. So you just got to pop off. You got to be on beast mode every time you step outside your front door. You just got to pop off, and you got to pop off first, because they going to pop off. They going to pop off. They going to move in a certain manner. They going to move by themselves with courage if they got that banger, and they coming with them AKs and all of that. So they gonna move with a lot of courage, either that or like a pack of wolves, a pack of hyenas. That's how they get down. Pack of hyenas is real brave when they got the lion by themselves. But when there's a pack of lions too and a pack of hyenas getting somewhere. So you got to understand, like that's just the way it is. So when you see one of them acting brave, especially when they got coats on and backpacks and all of that, they probably got that banger on them. So you got to move accordingly. But this case, so he's got a black attorney, one of a few attorneys. He had no job. He had no job prior to his arrest. So how he's getting all these attorneys, had no job. We wouldn't be afforded that. I've been in court. In the public pretender, I had one public pretender. So he's got these attorneys, had no job. And before he had no job, he was working as an Uber driver. I don't care how good Uber pays. It ain't paying for 4 attorneys. And so his girlfriend or wife is a nurse. She could be fronting some of the money. I don't know. They're playing this. He's going to play this, and we get played. And you have to understand, see, when people talk that shit about, we all waking up. No, we not. We not all waking up. The majority is not waking up. I'm sorry. They're just not. Waking up is not only is not only making a slick comment or what appears to be a conscious comment. Waking up is a mindset, man. Just like black is a mindset. It's a mindset. It's past this. It's a mindset. It's how you think, how you live your life. So miss me with everybody's waking up. That's bullshit. Because if everybody was waking up, there would be a different code. Such as if everybody was waking up, you wouldn't have black jurors going into the court when the judge asked them, when they're trying to pick their jurors, when the judge asked them, the black juror, have you heard about this case? If black people was waking up, they would say, no, I ain't heard nothing about it. But what they're saying is yes, which automatically gives them reason to, you can't try this man fair. You can't give him a fair and unbiased opinion because you done already drew an opinion about the case. So white people going up in there, have you heard anything about this case? No, I haven't. I don't know what the hell's going on. We want you. So now white people sit on the jury, and this is where you can get with this is where the Negropeans you can get with your white friends who, there's white people out here that'll defend us. You think so? They don't think like us. They don't think like us. So now the white jury that gets picked, they're looking and saying, oh, this guy's not a racist. This isn't based on race. He's got a black attorney. And they put her front and center. Made sure they show her face. I had to really dig to get her name. That was interesting because every article that I read, that I was reading, it was like they was trying to exclude her. Her name, at least. They have no problem putting her face up there. This isn't a race thing, Monty baby. It absolutely is a race thing. It absolutely is. It's always based on race. Yeah, Monty, I like you, man, but I'm gonna have to block you. See, Monty, you should know me. I'm on code like a mug, man. And Monty, you might be Caucasian on here, the way you're talking right now. So I'm gonna have to block you. And then, Monty, unfortunately, I'm just letting you know now, when I get off this feed, I'm just gonna have to block you off my page. I mean, we started out good. It was, hey, Monty. It was, hey, Yarima, how you doing? And it started out love. But see, I got a lot of flipping me too. See, and I think that sometimes when people, they think they get friendly with you, but they don't really know you. See, people think they know you, but they don't really know you. You got to get to know Yarima Karama. So I'm going to get you on up out of here because you're causing a little dissension there. Get you on up out of there, Monty baby. Actually, Monty, they had told me to block you on my last feed. And I wasn't, I didn't see it. So I didn't see where you had infringed, but now you are. So it's all based upon race. You think that this cracker was out there talking about these damn handicap parking? He wasn't doing that to white folks. He wasn't saying that shit to them. And he's got a history of going at black people about these goddamn handicap parking spots. So don't tell me it ain't about race. Don't tell me that shit. You stop that. I get tired of these people who, it ain't about race. Everything is about race. All of it. It's all about race. If it wasn't, if it ain't all about race, then white folks should have no problem giving our shit back then. If it's not about race. If it's not about race, give those gold bars back that you got over there in London in them vaults. For that bitch you call the queen. Give them goddamn gold bars back. If it's not about race, take your ass back to Europe and give this country back to the indigenous. The indigenous. When you talk about the Native Americans, that's us, baby. Give the land back. So, yeah. And I don't know who you're talking about, Chanel. I'm sick and tired of the arrogance. But if that's directed at me, don't mistake my confidence for arrogance. I'm just a confident black man. And a lot of sisters ain't used to that, quite frankly. You're going to have to get on my level. I'm not coming down to yours. So, in any case, oh, white people. Yeah, the arrogance. Absolutely. So yeah, if it ain't all about race, give us our shit back. That's the first conversation we need to have. But we need to be privy to this, the game that gets played. And these are the little minute things. Then on the flip side of it, you got this bitch ass nigga Benjamin Crump and some sister who's representing the family on the civil side. Now this nigga's ambulance chasing. He's ambulance chasing and building his war chest. He don't care about these families, man. He's simply getting paydays. You got to realize a lot of these niggas be sellouts. And that's why when the question was presented earlier, and I love the question on Twitter, show me one black person who has gotten into a position and pulled a goddamn spook who sat by the door. Crickets. I responded, you will always hear crickets whenever this question is asked, because there ain't one. Every black leader or black activist or black liberationist who then tried to do something for melanated people has either ended up dead or had to go into exile. You ain't never had nobody go into the system of white racism, such as a president or congressional caucus, and make any changes. Congressional Black Caucus showed you they some shit when they didn't protect the Queen Cynthia McKinney. She's on her shit when they threw her to the wolves. So that should let you know right there, them niggas ain't working for us. And never have been. So we got to stop with the mirage that we got some secret, that we got some blacks who done made some money, plenty of money, and now they gonna go in and pull a coup. Stop it. Niggas wishing. That's that white Jesus syndrome. Somebody's coming back to save your ass. Stop it. No, they ain't going in to pull no coup. None of that. Because one thing white racism says is that I'm going to study you. I'm going to study you. I'm going to study you and I'm going to test you. See, these black boule and bootlickers, they've been in rooms with these Peckerwoods that you and I can't get into. You think these Peckerwoods ain't tested them? You think they ain't tested them? When they was having the talk about reparations up on the Hill, when they was having the talk about reparations, that was a live broadcast. You notice they didn't have Dr. Claude Anderson in that room with them. He been talking about reparations longer than any one of them on that panel was. They didn't have Dr. Claude Anderson in that room. Shoot, they didn't have no ADOS in that room. Talking. Who'd they have? Danny Glover. I mean, come on. Stop it. Having a real conversation about some real shit and you got an actor /activist, and I ain't taking nothing from Danny. But Danny, this is a young person's game right now. The young person, the young people. They say in times of war, the young die. In times of peace, fathers die. Times of war, the young die. Because the young got to go out. The young go out to fight. The fathers is the generals. They giving the orders. They didn't have Dr. Claude in that room with them. Why wasn't Dr. Claude Anderson in that room? And he been talking about reparations. Been talking about getting us ours. Come on, man. Stop playing games with. We got to stop playing games. So you got to watch this. You got to watch these Peckerwoods. Watch what they doing, how they moving. They put this Peckerwood with a damn black attorney front and center. He got some others. There's a Spanish boy up there too. And we fall for that shit. Blacks will fall for it first. Oh, he can't be racist, dog. I mean, his attorney's black. He wouldn't sit down with a black. Please. Please. Come on, man. I didn't seen AB's Aryan Brotherhood members. Some of the most racist of the racists share a cigarette with a brother. And I'm sitting there watching like, what is this brother smoking with them for? I didn't see them share a cigarette. Talking business. Yeah. But let it come down to we going to put in some work on these blacks over here and find out. He'll go put in work on that same one he was smoking that cigarette with. So, got to talk about that, man. This brother should have knocked that cracker straight the hell out. You can't just go out pushing. Anyone attacking a queen, you gotta try to take their whole motherfucking head off. Cause otherwise they gonna kill you. They just looking for a reason. And he gave them that reason when he let him live that day. Cause now the brother's dead. That's how we gotta move. I'm sorry. That the stakes is too high. Don't or just don't move like that. Just don't move like that and find out what happens. You probably won't be here to tell the story. So I just want to our people, man, and the way the captions are. This is the Matrix, man. The way the captions are. Straight Matrix. We caught up in a straight Matrix. And for people who can think, you become deadly to the system. If you're a thinker, you become deadly. If you're a uniter of people, you become deadly. Especially if you're a uniter of people, you're really deadly. Because that's their function. I think it was the lady on MSNBC who said, it's our job to tell the people what to think. She said that. It's our job to tell the people what to think. Talking about cutting down the people that are on social media giving news, giving information. No, it's our job to tell the people what to think. It wasn't a Freudian slip. That's how they move. So, yeah, I know they shadow blocking me. You got a hashtag? Yeah, I done been out in the street and ran into brothers. They done handed me their phone. Yo, brother, I done had to hashtag my own goddamn name to get them on my page. And then let them know. Had to let them know, bruh, even though I just hit the follow, but you still gonna have to search high and low to find me. But then I tell them, wait, hold up, beep. Here's my app right here. Oh, bro, I'm downloading that now. Yeah, you hit the download button because you probably won't find me over on IG. Yeah, the shadow block is real. But it's almost like the people who should be on my page, the people who should be on the feed is the people here. You got an agent on you. Who's the agent? The name of my app is Yarima Karama. You can actually go to my webpage, www.yarimakarama.com, and you can download it off of there, iOS or Android. So yeah, the people on my page is the ones who's supposed to be here. And every now and then, yeah, there's agents on my page. There's agents. I can tell by the way they say certain shit. Then you go look. People keep saying he is an agent, but I don't know who you're talking about. Then you go look on their page, 0 followers, 0 posts. and they following 20, 30 people. They got 0 followers, 0 posts, and they follow. That's an agent. Come on, man, stop it. I get them off my page, and then they go get another name, and that's the game. And they get paid for that. They get paid for it. They get paid to come in and cause divisiveness. They get paid. It's COINTELPRO on steroids. Same shit that they did to our brothers and sisters, the Panthers and the Black Liberation Army. That's the same shit they doing now. Same thing. Ain't nothing changed except the players. Okay, now that, see, it's all the Queen got to come. People talk about an agent. The Queen put him out there. Wait, what's his name? Queen Break J. Well, you know what time? Breaking J. Oh yeah, yeah. Just because the Queen said it. See, I'm on code. I ain't got to check what you said. Queen said you're an agent. Boop, we get you on up out of there, Breaking J. Yeah, we ain't got a Park Ball Network. That's what's up. Yeah, we ain't got to. See, I'm on code, man. I know my people. The Queen been on my page for a while now. She say somebody ain't right. Boom. Get you the fuck on up out of there. What questions you got to be asking? Questions. That little shit right there. I'm glad you caught that, Melanated Queen. That little shit right there be the type of shit that people use, little shenanigans like that to cause dissension. To get people off code. Look, these people done studied the game of psychology, man. They know that people got short attention spans right now. We live in a microwave society. They know that people can't keep their focus on nothing too long. This is real shit. That's why I will get anywhere from 100 to potentially 150 people on this video, but I go do a 1-minute video and I get in the thousands, 10, 12, 15, 20,000, because people got short attention spans. Even they teach that in college. The average college professor, they tell them you need to end your class about 45 minutes. Because anything over 45 minutes, people start get irritated. They start itching, wanting to move around. They start losing focus. And it's probably shorter than 45 minutes for real. So, from the Bronx, just asking, because Rizza Islam be riding him hard. Riding who hard? Such as you, Yarima, Chanel. I don't know what you. I didn't see what you said. Let me go back up here, see what's going on. I'm so sick of the nonsense that we melanated people are being hoodwinked by that. I literally cleared my Instagram following and only follow those with substance like you, Yarima. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that you got it clear, man. Let me tell you, the mind is the same way. The same way that you clear your Instagram page is the same way you got to clear people out of your life. Same way you got to clear your mind. The mind is like a garden. You wouldn't just let weeds and rodents and pests up in your garden. You're going to clean your garden out because you want your garden clean. You want your garden fresh. So it's the same thing with this. I try to block as many people and get them up out the way as possible. And you know, on this, it's a little bit different because you got 7 billion people in the world. So you're going to always, and my page is open. So you're going to always have people that slide in. And even when the page was closed, it was still the same shit. So you're always going to have people slide in. There's too many people in here now. It's too many. So, you know, you just do the best you can. But find your team, find your tribe. That's all you can do. Find your tribe and move from there. Move accordingly. We in it now. So with that said, yeah, I see they beefing over here about Farrakhan and I rock with the NOI, brother Yarima, so keep the division y'all on. Yeah, we ain't. Rappers are a part of the problem. Yeah, they are. That garbage ass rap you say. Melanated Queen Warrior, I appreciate you, King, and I'm rolling with you on here and in the streets. I appreciate you too, Queen. Much love and respect to all the family. Thank you, 718 Hustle. Bars, you got it hard. Just work on the delivery a bit. Work on the delivery a bit. I can take constructive criticism, even though I think my delivery is one of the best in the game, actually. I've won plenty of rap battle. I just don't do it no more. And the prison grounds is where it goes down. That's where the real shit, because that's dudes, they got time all day. No, your bars are hard. We need a Voices. I got you, football over everything. I'm gonna come out with a Voices. No, but I can't. I can take constructive criticism. Yeah, the delivery is. I don't know. When I look at deliveries, that be my main focus on how it's delivered, and I don't know. There's a few in the game that deliver it to perfection. Jada's one. Nas, even though Nas is at my top, he's had points in time where he's got a great delivery, and then certain songs. I mean, it kind of really depends on the song for real. Yeah, they got great deliveries. Who else got a DMX? DMX had a nice delivery. Black Thought. I love Black Thought's delivery. I'm gonna tell you, when he ain't on his bullshit, Loaded Lux got a delivery. See, I fuck with the battle rap too, so Loaded Lux. His delivery's fire. I still think he probably got the best freestyle on I forget the brother's name. But anyway, now I'm getting off into some other shit. So peace, prosperity. I love you all. I'm getting up out of here. I don't want to waste time. Pay attention to that case with and just watch the psyops. Watch what they do. Watch what they do. It's all about race. Always. Always. So with that, peace. Serena Williams says she's fighting for black people while with a white man. How does that work? Good question. Yeah. She probably does think she is. But anyway, I'm out. I can't with the Serena shit. I just can't. I can't with these bed winches, man. Peace. Love you all. Oh, Unity Walk. Unity Walk, September 21st, Cleveland, Ohio. 801 East 71st, 72nd, or 77th Street. I have the correct one, but I do know it's 801 East 70-something. Gordon Park. Just know Gordon Park. With that, peace. I'm out.